In this video, we're going for my very first prop firm payout. I'm going to show you guys all of the live trades that I took for this week, starting with Tuesday, April 14th. This is a good one. Hope you enjoy. Good morning, everyone. And we are live at 6:26 a.m. going for my first payout. What I'm doing is just marking out previous session highs and lows. So my goal for this week is to get my very first payout with Tradeify. I have one Tradeify 50K select daily account. It is funded. We'll be able to hit that buffer and then we'll be able to start taking daily payouts. That is my goal for this week at least. It is Tuesday the 14th. Waiting for a price to do something different. Kind of moving a little slow. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know where it's going. I've only been trading for like barely a month. So I'm still pretty new to this stuff. Okay, well, it's ripping. So if I took that trade that I wanted to take down here, then that would have banged, but I didn't take it because I have a problem with seeing a trade that I think looks really good, not taking it because I'm not confident, but then it ends up doing exactly what I thought it was going to do.
Order filled.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Fuck!
Order filled.
Why is this so loud? That was a $20 loss. That's fun. So my thought process was this candle was going to do a continuation. So I was getting my stop order ready because if the price candle closure was, and there was a fair value gap, so if the price candle closure was past this wick right here, then I would have entered in and then on the short, but that didn't happen. It went up, so it should have never even filled me, but I misclicked. Basically, whenever there's a fair value gap and then price retests, I mark the candle high and then I enter if it passes that candle. Okay, so it ended up banging. So if I went in on that long, it would have worked. We could inverse off this fair value gap. Yeah, part of me wants to enter in. Part of me wants to enter in long off this inversion here. If I entered off the inversion, it would have worked again. God damn it, dude.
Stop filled.
Dude, I just entered in on MNQ on my other monitor. I meant to enter on NQ. Dude, what the frick is happening? I've got...
Order filled.
I'm exiting. Why do I have micros open on my other screen? Oh, is it going to inverse this? I'm buying it.
Order filled.
I'm buying it. Market order, bought it. That might not have been a great idea. No stop loss because I am the stop loss.
Order filled.
I'm exiting. I don't care. I didn't feel good about that. We're batting zero, but I'm not stopping because my first two trades were like by accident. All right, I'm gonna slow it down. I'm just gonna chill out. Oh my god, I shouldn't have sold. It ripped. It inversed the gap.
Order filled.
All right, yeah, man. There we go. Yeah, man.
Order filled.
Yeah, so what you're gonna notice about my trading strategy is I don't like to be in trades for no longer than like, oh my god, I shouldn't have sold. God dang it. Yeah, I'm trying not to lean into FOMO. Man, if I held that would have been crazy.
Order filled.
Oh my god, it tipped it. It wicked it. That was so sick. I literally placed it. No, alright, go down. I'm really, really impatient. But that's a crazy wick. Like, I'm about to exit though. I should exit it. Oh my god. Yep. What am I doing? I'm trying to chill. I'm just... we were all the way down there. I'm exiting.
Order filled.
That's a crazy wick though. Yeah, so if I held it, like, we would have made more, but I don't care. I'm not I'm not greedy. I want to get in, I want to get out. That's my style. That's my style. I don't try and predict, I try to react. These are more trades than I would like to take, but my first two didn't count. I accidentally entered in on micros. I accidentally fat fingered my limit button. Bullish on the 1 hour, bullish on the 15, bullish on the 5, chopping around on the 1. So I mean, ideally, I think longs aiming above this open range break would be smart in a long-term perspective trade. That's what I feel like we're gonna do. However, I can't go in on a long all the way up here, and like my nerves just won't let me do it. Hello, what the?
Stop field.
Okay. Where's my stop loss? Oh my God, why is it up there? Yeah. So even though it didn't hit my stop loss, and even though price went higher, guys, I don't know what price is doing. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know if it's just gonna sink. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I'm not greedy, guys. See, look, it went back down. It went back down a little bit. All right, it went back up a little bit. But like I said, I'm not greedy. I get in, I get out. So now we're up almost 600 bananas. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And look at that. Look at that. It sank. If I went to go hit my TP, I would have been stopped out just now. My TP was up here. My TP was up here. If I waited, if I was stingy and greedy and waited for TP to hit, dude, we would have been stopped out. That's why I don't do that. That's why I get in and I get out. I'm gonna just keep looking at the charts for another 20 minutes because I have to go to work. I have to go to work in 20 minutes. So like we hit these. Look at those highs. So I think this thing's gonna tank. Low key, I think this shit's gonna tank. Or it might not. I don't know. I'm intuition trading. Cause I'm just looking at these previous candles, like this one goes up, this one goes down, this one goes up, this one goes down. We're up, and what's stopping us from going back down right now? Part of me wants to just enter in on a fuck it.
Order filled.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So this is what over trading looks like, guys. Fuck, dude, what am I doing? I just gave back all my profit. Man, if I longed that too, dude, that would have been crazy.
Order filled.
Fuck. We went from plus 600 to now minus 300. Why did I do that?
Order filled. Filled.
I should have walked away. I still think, like, overall, like, longs should just be the move today.
Stop filled.
Alright, we're going for a Hail Mary. I only have $200 more to lose for my daily loss limit, so I might as well just hit it. I'm gonna let this play out. It's gonna do whatever it wants to do. I'm gonna get dressed, get ready for work. Okay. Down 370. I'm calling it quits, guys. We live to see another day. I'm logging out of the charts. I can't do it. Well, that's a wrap on Tuesday. Got greedy. Could have ended the day off positive $600. We ran it back a little bit at the end. So instead of leaving the day off with negative 800, we are leaving the day off with negative 370. So I'm looking at the price right now, guys. Oh my God, I'm sick to my stomach. It is ripping. I could have put my TP way higher, but it is what it is. That's it, and we'll do Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. Market just opened, 6:32 a.m. PST. So yesterday we ended the day off with negative 370. I will say that I may have broke my rules a little bit because once I got into work, I decided to keep trading. I ran it back. I ran back the negative 370, and we finished off at positive, I think like 220 or something. I have to double check. Oh, yeah, we're kind of just chopping around. I don't really have a bias of where price is going for this morning. No fair value gaps at all. All right, we entered in on a short based off a continuation signal. Holy shit.
Filled.
Oh my god. 988 bananas? Dude, what? Wait, it perfectly... Am I a savant? That... Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'm logging out to funded. I'm actually going to work on another eval that I have going on, but I'm not going to show you that. We are 18 minutes into market open, and we had one trade that made $988, which is pretty solid. So I'm leaving it at that. That's a one and done. I'm walking away. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Thursday. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning. 6:28 a.m., 2 minutes before market open. Starting off the day doing what I normally do, just marking previous session highs and lows. And I don't like to leave all these colors on, which is why I individually mark them. Okay, this entire week has been very long, heavy. So I don't know if we're gonna continue that same trend or not. I yet again forgot to open up the Forex factory. No news. I don't see nothing. Could see a potential inverse to the downside off of this fair value gap, so I'm gonna prepare. I might get ready to short this, kind of just consolidating, chopping around. And I keep remembering that you don't have to trade. One thing that I'm pretty bad at is not trading, right? Like, I will always try and trade no matter how bad the markets look, because I just don't want to have to wait 24 hours to do it again. So I keep needing to remind myself that if nothing comes up, don't need to trade, don't need to force anything. I think shorts might be the move today. Yeah, I think I am going to go for some sort of short here once a better signal kind of presents itself. All right, I'm going to enter in my short position right here.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Alright, that was a quick... Why is it so loud? That was a nice little scalp there. $528. Solid. Solid. And I could have held that, obviously. Like, look at that. That could have probably gone way further. Oh, maybe not. But again, I say this every time I trade. I'm a scalper, guys. I don't like to stay in trades for very long. All right, so yeah, that trade would have ended up making a lot more than 528, but hey, 528, that's still super solid. I think we've officially hit the buffer limit actually for Tradeify, which is huge. That is huge. We are no longer in the buffer zone, which means anything that we make after this buffer zone, we can pull out and profit for day one payouts, for 1 day payouts, because we're on the select account. And yeah, I'm just looking at this, I'm getting FOMO. I could have taken this candle way lower, but I don't know, man. I don't have the nerves to hold trades for long. I just don't. But with that said, I'm not opposed to jumping back into a position. I'm gonna do one more trade. I might lower my position. I'm trading with 2 contracts right now. 2 minis, right? So I might want to lower it just to play it a little bit safer, which I think would be a smart decision. I could enter in on another kind of scalp to the downside after looking at this pattern. So I'll just have my order ready.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Okay. So that was another quick little scalp. Oh my god, no! Dude, if I held for literally just 5 more seconds, I would have caught that entire leg. I am so impatient. Fuck. Alright, well. Hey, we're still up almost $700, so that's I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not greedy. Almost tempted to enter in on another short right now, but at the same time, I don't want to get FOMO and get greedy because now we have profit over the buffer, so our account's at 52.35, probably like 250 bucks over the buffer. But I'm just gonna hold off until a more of a definite move comes along, and then I might trade, I might not. We'll see. 687 is pretty good, so I don't want to throw it like we did on Tuesday, where we had that huge like lead and then we threw. I'm just gonna play it patient, honestly. I'm not gonna go for anything risky. We'll just go for actual A+ setups. Yeah, this is really weird, bros. It's literally just chopping around. I don't know if I like this or not. I mean, from a scalping perspective, I do like this. Obviously, it's predictable because when price gets down here, then you're like, all right, I can buy it, and then it goes up here. So it's predictable. You know, you can just buy and sell these big waves, and that's what I actually quite like doing. So this is we just tapped into a 1 hour fair value gap. Even though there's already a box here, I like to draw my own. See a continuation. So if price comes down, respects this gap, then that could be a good short right here entry.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Okay. Again, it went a lot lower. Again, guys. Again, I'm not sticking around to find out what else happens. I'm taking my profit and I'm leaving. That was a good short. That was a good scalp right there. 3 trades, I think I'm done. That's $1,000, guys. I think I can get a payout. Oh my god, man. If I held that. It always happens. It always happens. I think I can withdraw $600 today. I think I can get a $600 payout today if I did my math right. Dude, should we try another trade and try and get that 1,000? No, see, that's how you get greedy and throw. That's how you get greedy and throw. And I really got to stop staring at these charts, guys, because I'm looking at these charts and I'm like, oof, I can enter it again on another short. Ah, God, I got to minimize it. All right, stop trading for today. That's $1,000. I'm good. I don't need to be in there anymore. And I think we can get a payout today. So I'm going to wait for the Tradeify dashboard update, and I will come back to you guys with a payout status. Guys, we freaking did it. Payout number 1. The first of many, hopefully. I don't even know how much it's going to be. I think it should be like 400 something. So let's hit request. Holy crap. You're going to drop to $603. Is that including the fees that they take? I don't know. But, oh, wow, dudes. This is huge. I cannot believe we got the first payout. You can only do $1,000 a day. So I might as well do it today. And we definitely want to secure some money into bank. So click that, amount to withdraw. And I'll do the maximum, 603.48. Okay, so you'll get $543 after the 90% profit share. I thought this was 80% profit share. All right, never mind. I don't know anything. Request. I went ahead and created the account to actually receive the payout. And check it out, guys. Approved and pending. $543. I'm hyped, guys. Even though, you know, it might not be a huge amount. You know, I know a lot of people see like, you know, payouts of thousands of dollars. This is the first of many. Trust me, this is the first of many. I'm gonna use this money on 5 more evals because I want to get to that scaling point. But yeah, dude, that's a huge win. That's a huge win. I started prop firms in March. At the beginning of March, I started prop firms. It is now April, so a little over a month. Yeah, so approved $603, $540 after the split and the fees and stuff. And then here's the P&L calendar. So we still have Friday. We still have tomorrow to make more money because now we're over that buffer. So tomorrow, if we keep doing what we're doing, we might kill it tomorrow too. So that's it. Thursday payout. So we're still going to trade Friday. So let's go ahead and see how we do. All right, good morning, everyone. It is Friday, April 17th. And I'm feeling great, guys. We secured our first payout yesterday. Now we are trying to get another one today because we're on a daily account, which means we can get another payout today if we lock in and make some good trades. So that'll be the goal today. Market is opening right now with a pretty big sell-off. Wow, it is literally doing nothing. Oh shit. The second I look away, guys. Oh shit. Okay, well that confirmed my signal for a short, but I was too I was too low. Once price reached past this line, I was gonna short it. I think I can still do it, but I don't feel confident about it now after the signal presented itself. So I think I'm just gonna hold off. Oh man, dude. That was my signal and I was too slow. There will be more.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Alright, I was gonna let that try and run up. Oh, alright. I was gonna let that try and run up to like the TP, but to be honest, I don't want to do that. To be honest, dude, if it sinks, I'll start crying. So I'll take it. 488. Yeah, so what I saw there was just my continuation signal. And so I entered pretty quickly because I saw it. I didn't want to lag. And yeah, little scalp. Not too bad. This is also a continuation signal. Right here, if price wants to close above this line and respect this fair value gap, which it's not respecting, so not a signal. All right, so we have a fair value gap. We're respecting the fair value gap. If price closes above the candle high, then my buy order is right here, and then we'll go in for a long off of that.
Stop filled.
All right. Good.
Order filled.
All right, there we go, $946. Our daily max profit is 1,000 with Tradeify, but those are two super solid trades, $1,000 for the day, which can be paid out. And yeah, if I held that, I would have made a little bit more, but we waited for that signal. I love that for us. So once the Tradeify dashboard updates, then I'll be able to request the $946. If I can do a quick calculation, okay, 851. So we can request an $851 payout today. That is so sick. That puts us at almost $1,400 in payouts in 2 days. That is nuts, guys. That is freaking nuts. So yeah, once the dashboard updates, I will be able to request that. All right, so our Tradeify dashboard has updated. Check it out, guys. Request payout. You're gonna drop to $1,000. All right, so I have to do 946. We have to keep our balance above the buffer, so I can do 946. I used my payout money and I bought some more evals, so we can start scaling. Just straight up freaking green, dude. They call me the green goblin. 71% win rate, 20 wins, 8 losses. Pretty solid. So that's a wrap on this video. $1,400 in payouts in 1 week of trading. I guess really only 2 days of trading because that's when we were over that buffer limit. After getting over that buffer limit, it was only 2 days of trading, which is sick. So $1,400, insane. A lot more to come. I'm gonna be filming and posting YouTube videos every single week of all my trading and my journey to payouts. We just got 4 more accounts, so hopefully we can pass those and then we can start raking in a lot more money. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more trading content, and I'll see you later.